The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And we're underway here in South Philly. This one is fielded. But he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
63. No touch, set. Super, set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for an Eagles.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's going to run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Great, set. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Dallas Goedert that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So Goedert, the tight end, comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Hurts again. That's taken in by Dotson. They convert with a gain of 15. So Goedert, the tight end, comes in motion. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Hurts. Off he goes. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and short, Jackson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Jackson now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Jackson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Again, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Hurts will try it again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. It'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Alpha, alpha, alpha. Delta.
To the air again. Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
That's almost unfair. I mean, 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave him one.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
73. Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Now he takes off.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got it at about the 8. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is caught side of the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. 2nd down, Jackson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out.
Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Britton Covey deep for the Eagles. He'll return it from the 11. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready? 73.
To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
So the Eagles will use their 1st time out here. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and He had no choice but to throw it away.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. His kick is good. And the Eagles going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. No motion over Flowers. A first down throw for Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Jackson up top again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards.
No, we changed it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And the Ravens have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 14 yards on the pickup there.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal.
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Now it is first and goal. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
He'll get this out to his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker for the point after. It's up and through. And the Ravens are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, 73, 7.
Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Hurts to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Great, set.
To the air again, Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
A pass caught by Saquon.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Hurts will try it again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Sidney Brown, there on the tackle. Jackson now on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here comes 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Going for it all. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Ravens have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
A first down throw for Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Hurts again. That'll be taken in by Barkley. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. Again, Hurts. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
The open receiver is Dotson. And the Eagles are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Man in motion is Smith. Now Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So often, Mike, we see some of the biggest explosive plays in the passing game come from the quarterback extending the play outside of the pocket. Really nice job here by the coverage. They remain sticky on their receivers.
And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
73. Alpha.
In motion, the tight end Uzomah. To throw is Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brandon Stephens. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 6. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He is in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Second down, Jackson. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get 4 on this one, down inside the 40-yard line now. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. They'll pitch it to Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Taking off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, middle.
Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Man in motion is Smith. On second down, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Silver, ready?
Third and long for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Here's Jackson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson up top again. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Jalen Hurts. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this past the 20 before.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like,
The little sheet song for you, boy.
I ain't watched it.
I thought you did watch it.
I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had it.
Yeah. when I finally got finished, baby. When I finally got finished, she sat in that job for about 20 minutes. Until yeah, he sat in the job for about 20 minutes, and then he got in there for a couple times.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, ayy, ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, Hey, baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no heads, just shoot it. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots for some high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Hit the spot like, ayy, ayy, ayy.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia.
No shit. I heard handyman. Handyman Hank. Oh, that's his name, Hal. That nigga Memphis,
ready
bro.
to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for King Henry.
I said, get that block.
Ahead, it's a pickup of 3. The veteran Darius Slay, they're on the stop. Jackson now on 2nd down. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. Now it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. 3rd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Go get that to mama, buddy.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing Jackson.
Give me that.
To the goal line.
Let me get that.
Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch it.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he will score. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A first down throw for Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Jackson now. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Report. Hey, report.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Man in motion is Brown. That one intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A touchdown apiece.
Real quick.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A design run here with Jackson. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
No, we change it.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First and goal, and it's Henry. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Kyle up, Yeti. Great, set. Hey! Don't touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
Easy, 63, back.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to keep it carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate. Here's 2nd and 2.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
They'll motion over Flowers.
13.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards on the play.
3rd and long for Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. That is brought in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. To throw, Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly. Back to the air one more time. He finds Devontae Smith.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
To the air again, Hurts. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
No. Hey, Chuck. Yo.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
Now it's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete.
And in a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, it's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
Jackson now on second down. This one complete to Bateman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Again, it's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
Hurts to the air on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Great.
A first down throw for Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Hurts now. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Bateman is the motion man. A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
If she do that butterfly
that
shit.
one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts now on 3rd and 2. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
This is Henry. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Jackson now. And he's trying to get to the pylon, but won't get there. Marked out right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job defensively, Mike. Not only to blanket the receivers and give the quarterback nowhere to go with the ball, but then when he tucks it down, being able to force him out wide to the sideline and get him out of bounds, great job by the defense.
Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Henry tries to pull his way in. And this time, he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens will have great field position right around midfield.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
No, we changed it. You. Hey, Ozzie.
2nd down, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Play action now. Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Hey, middle.
Here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Hey. Shut up.
On the give, here's Henry. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Hey, middle. Go ahead. Shut up.
Jackson looking to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
No touch that.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the 2nd half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
He's got it! And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Eagles.
Terrible throw.
He had the
Terrible.
touchdown run earlier.
So
Now add a TD reception. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 31-yard line.
Report! It's on! Hey, report!
Jackson now to throw on first down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. In motion comes Andrews. They'll work now on second and 4. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. No motion over Flowers. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Hey! No! Hey!
On third down, Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
13. Sit up. Go. Yeah. Go.
Throwing Jackson. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Jackson from the gun on third down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Next to score, Ravens 38, Eagles 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
Great, set.
Hurts to the air on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
Well set up for the two-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for two is unsuccessful. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return.
Deontay Hardy on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
To throw is Jackson. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No, we're changing. 13. Ready! Finish up! Let's go! Hey!
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. This brought in out past the 20.
Britton Covey on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Great. Set. Alpha. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he will score. Game on. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
Delta set.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Delta.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's Sims. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Ready! 13.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Hey! Great. Set. Delta.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Great. Set.
27-yard line.
Delta.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up. Here's the give to Henry running right. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll go again here with Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Buck shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Ravens sending the punt team out there. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
No touch that. Hey, 73. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Taking off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
Great, set. Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
63.
Dotson, the man in motion. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll look for Flowers downfield. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Hardy now with the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He's got room to the 45. Derrick Henry. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
Good, check.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll tuck it and take off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Third and 9. Now Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. Oh, the blitz gets there.
Trash ass nigga.
And they will turn it over on down. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime.
That was $400.
Oh, you didn't tell me that. Hey, that was locked in.
I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long,
Man,
everyone.
niggas tried the whole dog.
It did, baby.
Oh,
So they think
God.
overtime, so you do that's the
God
trash
damn.
and throw. Shout out.
Oh. This shit here for Frank. Oh. Yeah.
Great. A lot.
I think I'm ready your kids, you said when it stop trying to in the face. That means I'm going past LA Brick. I'm going off no dust, they switching me and my team back like plastic. I'm always on some team. All eyes on me. I feel like I'm
Not Queen.
we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no heads, you just shoot it. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time, I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm put like a student.
Let's go. Ready?
Count me in still.
Let go.
The broken glass of a bottle makes a bag of rock.
Shut up.
Right now I got two shaky hands, only one way to stop. And I haven't touched it for 7 hours, 3 minutes. Hardly up already, walking, quitting. Sweating in an old church basement, wishing I was. Never thought I'd say this.